Let's rock and roll. This bridge close to Central Maidenhead would mark the start and end point of my hike. My first very quick pit stop would be Riverside Gardens, where I'd be greeted by the first of a few curious creatures along the way.
Oh, hello, another one. Hello.
With the chest cam now attached, it was on to Bolter's Rock, with a short stroll around Raymill Island to use up some early steps. Those that have known me the longest know the fear this would once have stirred in me. Anyone for a quick dip?
Hello.
Okay, let's get away from cars. Get stuck into a good bit of path. It was then a lovely walk along the river into Cookham. I put my head down and got my power walk on for a bit. Pausing to take in the gorgeous sights though, of course. This swampy area being a personal favourite spot.
What's making that creaking? Oh. Is a tree about to fall in my head, I wonder? Yeah, maybe we shouldn't hang around to find out, probably. Yep, let's go.
A quick sugar and water fix, and now it was time to get serious.
I do like this little bit, especially in this time of year. I don't know if you'll get the colours of the trees on the phone, but never as good as the real thing.
So yeah, this will be hopefully beating my personal best, which is about 12-ish miles. It's not a race against time or anything, but well, obviously I don't want it to get dark really, but yeah, 25 kilometres is just short of 16 miles. Yeah, so we're coming into Cookham now. A pretty uneventful stroll through Cookham, and then it was back onto the dirt path, with some amusing sights along the way.
Oh, see that dust blowing up? My eyes full.
Soon I was meandering through Winter Hill Golf Course. Fool!
Oh, look at those views. Because I'll be on that other side of the river a bit later. Ooh. Bench among some trees. We'll have a look. Oh, such a child.
A slowly, stony, steeping path now up to my first point of interest.
I've still not tried that yet. That's pretty steep. But it's going to get pretty steep actually in a minute. To get up to the main little bit of Winters Hill. Yeah, I went with Sean once, which of course is one of the main reasons I'm doing this. Oh, it's evening out a little bit. Look at that. Those colours, all those greens. Tell you what, I'm looking forward to a bit of lunch. I've been walking for probably a couple of hours now. of my favourite spots.
A sentimental stop just under the halfway point to recharge and to reflect.
Yeah, I think this is a nice spot to sit and have a little sit still for a bit. I suppose I can do a what's in my pack while I'm here, can't I? It's not that exciting. Big water bottle, that you've probably seen. Food. First aid kit, which I always take with me when I'm doing a really long walk. It's got everything in here. My shoes there, my socks there, because I am going to put a couple of plasters on, a couple of blister plasters, and then I've got tablets and bits in there. Oh, and of course my pirate bandana. I hate showing my feet. And that's gone right through to the sock as well. That's because of my gammy bloody feet. But yeah, Sean, she was awesome. She was awesome. Yeah, she was my friend, and I miss her. Yeah. Miss you, mate. Right, okay. Time to move on, I think. Here we go.
The next section made for some interesting woodland terrain. I was just grateful to be walking down it instead of up.
There's no way to do this and look cool. Just coming out of that woodland bit. I'm not a massive fan of road walking, but I don't mind in the middle of the day like this. Look at that, he's up there. Well, it's up there more like. Yeah, I definitely have to investigate further another time. I don't really want to investigate today. I only really want to go ways where I kind of know where I'm going. I don't want to get lost, especially on bloody, what am I on now, like 30% battery or something. Absolutely mad the way I'm eating this battery up. Oh, Marlow Bridge. My stepdad and Flo built that. Oh, there's always time for a river detour. Walked out on Marlow a little bit. I think he's going to loop back round just to make up another probably mile. Only got to turn back. That's the good thing when you go adventuring. All you've got to do is turn back if you're not sure.
After that impromptu detour, I was not lost. I strolled through a very busy Higginson Park. Loads of kids about, so only stopped to film this oddity. Then I headed into the high street. The charity shops were calling my name.
Take the kids section now. Always do for the nibblings. Anything. River.
I had to stop in the pub to see if I could charge my phone.
Hiya. Can I please have a small shandy, please? I'll have a pause, I think, is the cheapest. And do you have any charging banks?
We don't know, sorry, I'm not allowed to put
Cool. That's it, thank you.
Oh well, I guess I'll have to try another pub a bit later, won't I?
It's about 2:45 and I'm on mile 11 almost, so doing really well. Oh, I'm glad to get out of the town and back on the river. Oh, that's good for you. Wow, that's nice. Oh, I'm literally on dog. Yeah, no, this wasn't the place to go.
While I wasn't able to completely retrace my steps in town for the map here, I slowly made my way out of Marlow, stopping occasionally to take in just some more great views.
Don't fall in. Obviously, yeah, all that is where I was earlier. We're on the other side now. Born in 2 miles an hour. Okay.
Yeah, this is going really well so far. So, yeah, doing really good. Finally, I put my foot down again for a bit until I was in Bourne End.
So I've made it into Bourne End. Should be coming close to 14 miles now. Turned out really nice. It was really cold earlier when I set out. There's still a slight breeze, but breeze. But I love seeing what people have called their boats. I, of course, would call mine the Bonnie Rackham. If you know, you know. That goes well with the day. Positive vibration. That is what we're all about. When we can, anyway. Don't have to be all the time, but when you can.
Of course, I had to stop and have a gander at the boats.
Got to get back on ourselves a little bit to get to the bounty. Just there.
Then it was on to a final important stop. I'm still looking for a charger, I promise.
An absolute legend at the bar, so let me use his power bank. So I have a battery, yay! I got back up to like 36, so that'll do me to get home. Probably got an hour and a half left, and I'm on mile 14. So here we go, final stretch. I'm generally surprised, like my legs were really suffering for a little while back there, but I'm like, apart from absolutely bursting for a wee, I'm feeling actually pretty good. Hello, 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 hello. Making friends. Hello. Hello.
Tough as it was to say goodbye to my new friend, it was once again time to hunker down for a bit.
We are back in Cookham. I'm literally back where I started earlier. Well, not started, but that was where I went to get up onto Winter Hill. So now I'm going to take my favourite way home. I'm going the Greenway. Got a little rest stop in about, I don't know, 15 minutes of walking. So I'll have a check in then. It might be job done, you know. It might be job done already. So I could go that way. But no, I'm going to go my favourite way. Yeah, still the Greenway. So you've got to go all the way down there. Come on. So close now, so close.
With the sun starting to set, I had my mind set on the goal.
Yeah, this is probably about the halfway point in the Greenway to home.
A quick stop to check my distance, and then it was time to celebrate.
I've done it. Just over 16 miles, which 25 kilometres is just under 16 miles, so I've done just over it and I'm still about a mile from home. It feels really good. From being in the shitter with my health, mental and physical, and 2020 and 2021 especially were dark times. Early on in it, you know, I tried to do things and it would just kick my ass and it would set me back so far. So it, you know, it scared me into just, you know, into submission basically, and saying, look, well, you know, I don't want it to get worse. So every time it would get a bit better, I didn't want to jinx it. So I wasn't really testing myself. But around 2003, you know, what happened? No, I caught it again. That's it. That was my boost. I caught it again. That was what I scared shitless off, you know, for like 3 years of getting it again and going back to square one. And it didn't happen. I was okay. I was no better off, no worse off, sorry. So I was like, all right, you know what? That's what I've been fearing for so long. And it was nothing. So I was like, let's start testing yourself. Because you want to do things and, you know, we're at where we're at. You've probably heard me wheezing along. That's just how I breathe now, like an old man, but that's, you know, whatever. So I breathe a little bit bad. And so this will knock me out tomorrow. I've done well today, you know, and it's all you can do really. You know, everyone's going to have their own tests and own limits. For all I know, something shit could be around the corner tomorrow. So at least I can say, well, I did things. I went places. You know, I explored, I conquered fears. And yeah, I've done the last year and a half especially, just things I never thought I'd do again, things I never thought I'd do for the first time. And yeah, that's how Sian kind of lived her life. She,
you know, her mind was her own worst enemy, but she just filled every day, every hour, going to things, doing things. Yeah, when you've got to fight against your own mental health and physical sometimes as well, it's just always a battle, always. But yeah, anyway, I'm probably waffling now. I'm so thirsty, but if I just have a drink of water, it's going to come out. It's going to come out the other way. Oh, so yeah, look at that, look at the sun on that. It's simple, but it's really, really nice on a bad head day. It's just a really, really nice view. I had to take the thing off. So close to home now. That whiz. With mission accomplished, it was time to refresh. Start editing and check in on a final amount donated before calling a close on a day well met. You're gonna help me with my editing, GP, are you? Should we see how much money we made? Let's get this donated. £483. That's mad. I set the thing at £100. Yeah, if anyone is watching that did donate, thank you so much. There's no really good way to end it, is there? So yeah, I'm gonna go bed.